In this video, I'll show you another complete step-by-step process that will result in a beautiful item that I'm sure you will like, specially designed to use up scraps and leftover pieces of wood like these. Hello, I'm Allison. Welcome to another video. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming creations. The wood I'll be using is mostly cedar, except for this piece of eucalyptus. The larger pieces measure approximately 10 centimeters wide by 50 centimeters long. I will initially cut these 7 parts to 42 centimeters in length. Here I'll adjust these 2 pieces to have the same width as this one, which is 6 centimeters. These will be adjusted to 2.5 centimeters. If you want to buy a saw blade like the one I'm using, click the first link in the description. I'll cut this piece in half, making it 9 millimeters each. This one will be cut into 2 parts of 12 millimeters each. (12 by 12). Next, I will glue these 7 pieces together. I'll start with this one, which is made of eucalyptus. I applied glue to both sides, and now I'll glue these 2 pieces that are 2.5 centimeters wide. Then, glue will be applied to the ones cut at 9 millimeters thick. They will be glued in sequence. Finally, I'll place the last 2, which are 6 centimeters wide and have a darker color. I'll make sure they are aligned at the end. Once that's done, I'll tighten it with clamps. While the glue dries, I'll work on another piece. I'll cut this one to 28 centimeters in length. It has a width of 10 centimeters. I left it with a thickness of 18 millimeters. I'll make 2 markings on it, 18 millimeters from each end. This space must have exactly the same width as the glued pieces. In my case, it ended up being 24.4 centimeters. Now, with the router, using the 12 millimeter straight bit and the extended side guide, I will make a groove between the 2 points. The cutting depth of the bit is set to 8 millimeters. The distance to the guide is set to 20 millimeters. Now, I will use this template to make some markings on the piece. I will position it this way, keeping this part flush with the edge of the wood. Then, I will center it on the piece. Once that's done, I just need to mark it here. Now, I will position the template like this, keeping it centered and aligned as well. I positioned it at 10 centimeters on the combination square and marked it this way. from the two ends. I will change it to 4 centimeters and mark it in the opposite direction. I changed it to 35 millimeters and marked it like this. Here, the opposite direction will be marked with 15 millimeters. Here, I drilled using a 25 millimeter Forstner bit, and at these 2 points, I used a 10 millimeter Forstner bit. The depth is approximately 10 millimeters. I positioned the ruler exactly at the edge of the 2 holes, so now I will draw a line. Next, I will round all the corners using the 28 millimeter diameter bit. I will use the same 100 grit sandpaper to sand it manually. Well, here's the finished piece. Another piece like this will be made from this scrap. In the next step, I will use the router again, this time with the 22 millimeter diameter bit, to round the corners of the 2 pieces that measure 12 by 12. With the bandsaw, I will make a recess at the ends. The length of the recess will be 8 millimeters, and the diameter of the tip will be 10 millimeters. To do this, I will use this limiter, which is already set to 8 millimeters from the tip of the blade tooth. I left the guide with 11 millimeters from the blade. The intention is for this tip to fit snugly into the hole I made in the other piece. Perfect! If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. This will be repeated at both ends of both pieces. Next, I will surface the parts I glued. I will leave them with exactly 12 millimeters of thickness. Here, there were some differences, so I will make a new cut to even everything out. Again, I will use the router with the same 22 millimeter diameter bit. I will use it to break the 4 corners on this side and this one. Well, Now I will assemble the item, which consists only of gluing the pieces together. I will apply a bit of glue here. I will spread it well over the joint, and this other piece will be placed like this. Before starting the assembly, I made a small pencil mark indicating 8 millimeters. This way, I will know that this piece has been fully inserted. It's important to clean up the excess glue. Continuing, I will apply some glue in the holes as well. This is where I will fit the round pieces. Once that's done, I will apply the glue to the last piece. This way, it will be easier to fit together. Here, all the pieces must be fitted together. A toothbrush is ideal for cleaning excess glue in the corners. To finish, I will apply natural mineral oil. Remember that in the video description, I always leave links to tools, equipment, and content that will make your woodworking projects easier and better, helping you create truly amazing items. Well, folks, here's the completed work. This time, I made a beautiful tray using leftover wood scraps. If you liked it, click like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to receive more content like this. Help this video reach more people by sharing it with friends who enjoy woodworking. I will await your comment sharing your opinion on the project I created. It will be an honor to respond to you. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.